friend, it's been a minute, but it's your girl Brianna, aka Mini Marley, and I am back with another video. I am really excited about today's video because we are just going to be doing a realistic get ready with me. Watch me go from this crusty and dusty hair not being done to this. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, hair, makeup, and all. But we are starting with the hair. And it should be really interesting for 3 different reasons. One, I haven't done my hair in a good 2.5 weeks, and I'm like a little nervous. You know how that can be sometimes, detangling after that long and all of that good stuff. I'm just trying to keep my fingers crossed. But 2, I also got my hair trimmed the last time that I styled my hair. My mom trimmed off a good 3 inches. You guys know my mom, she's gonna cut what needs to be cut. So that's also really exciting because I want to see if my hair is a lot shorter when I style it. And I'm also really excited because I'll be using products that I've never tried before from the Shea Moisture Bond Repair collection. And just like the name suggests, this collection is all about repairing your hair bonds. It has 5 products in total, including a 4-step system that has a shampoo, conditioner, mask, and leave-in, and then separately there is an oil. The 4-step system is designed to give you less breakage, stronger hair, and overall just rebuild and repair broken hair bonds. And I need some of that right now. That's actually the whole reason that I cut my hair. I was actually in shambles on my last wash day because my hair's just been feeling so rough and dry. I thought maybe I should do a protein treatment, but when your hair is feeling really rough, sometimes that almost feels like protein overload. So I'm like, do I need more moisture? But I've also been doing my deep conditioning treatments, and I called my mom, and the first thing that she actually asked me is whether or not I had been taking biotin or collagen or anything like that. And funny enough, for some reason, even though I've never used biotin in my whole life, I have been using it for a good 6 months now, and I'm like, wow, that is probably the problem. So I cut that out a few weeks ago, and now I really just want to take all the steps that I can to repair my hair, rebuild it, and get it to a good point. But I also don't want to give up color and enjoying my hair. So I'm really looking forward to using this Bond Repair collection from Shea Moisture and seeing how my hair does. I'm actually going to be updating you guys along the way. I got you, so stay tuned. All right, enough talking. I'm about to get in the shower and see what it's giving. But this is what my hair looks like. I had a flexi rod set, and I wore this thing into the ground, and then I put it in a puff and then wore that into the ground. The hair is dry, the hair needs some love. Let's get going. So you are probably familiar with other Bond Repair collections and products out there like I am, but when I saw this one, I was specifically excited because it is formulated for type 3 and type 4 textured hair, and that's amazing because we have our own set of needs with our curls and our coils, and the natural girlies are straightening their hair these days. We're not afraid of heat, we're not afraid of color, we protective style, but all of those things can obviously cause damage. As you saw at the beginning of the video, my hair has been going through it, and I just think it's a mixture of the color that I've been doing for the last couple years and also the things I put in my body. Whatever it is, we have to combat the damage that we do to our hair by using products like this. So since I haven't washed my hair in over 2 weeks, I decided not to jump straight in with the shampoo, and instead I started with the Bond Repair conditioner. This really melted into my curls. It had my hair feeling so soft and hydrated, and it really helped me detangle, which helped me avoid more breakage and shedding. I started at the ends of my hair and then just really took my time detangling that all the way up to the roots. And this conditioner is made to help repair damage from styling and really just leave your hair hydrated, easier to manage, shinier, healthier. And look at the curls, they're already curling. I was able to run my fingers right through this, and it felt so amazing. So I repeated the same thing on the other side of my hair, and it is so much shorter, guys. When I literally stepped out of the shower after detangling, and I'm like, wow, my hair was kind of in my back a little bit before, and now it's at my shoulders, but whatever, it feels so nice, so I'm not even mad at it. After that, I moved right on to shampoo, and this shampoo is made to give you 60% more moisture. It gently cleanses your scalp and hair and removes any buildup. And girl, I had a lot of buildup, okay? Like I told you, I wore that Flexi Rod set into the ground. I had so much edge control and gel and everything else. So I really needed to remove all of that from my hair, but I also don't want to strip it of its moisture and shininess. So this shampoo also did a really good job of that. You know how some shampoos really just leave your hair feeling really dry and then others feel moisturizing? Yeah, this is the one. Since we are trying to rebuild and repair our hair, we are not skipping our deep conditioner. So my last step is going to be to add the Bond Repair Mask, and this is going to moisturize your hair. It really helps with breakage and damage, and I need that clearly. So I really applied this generously to my hair, and I even brushed it through to make sure that it was really nicely distributed throughout my curls, and it's just going to help strengthen my hair and repair damage again from all of the color and the stuff that I do to it. So I decided to clip that up and go ahead and sit under my hooded dryer for 15 minutes or so just to let this steam and really sink in, and I'm so glad I did that.
What did you think?
My hair feels so soft. I'm so glad I sat under the dryer and really just let this penetrate. Sometimes I'm really feeling lazy and I don't want to get out of the shower and sit under the dryer and then have to get back in again, but it honestly is worth it. My hair felt amazing after this hair mask. I really am feeling these products so far. So the last step is going to be to add my leave-in conditioner. So something I've been doing lately is applying my leave-in conditioner in the shower because that allows me to lock in the moisture while my hair is still damp before it dries at all. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this Shea Moisture Bond Repair leave-in conditioner in my hair right now before we move on to styling. These days, I honestly don't use styling creams anymore. Instead, I like to use a nice creamy leave-in conditioner, and the Bond Repair leave-in is just that. It's perfect for your pre-styling, and it has amla oil, which is great for your hair. It also has shea butter, and it's just very moisturizing and lightweight, but also gives you the moisture that you need. It makes it easy to detangle, reduces frizz, and gives you a little bit of humidity control, which is great for the styling process. Alright, it is finally time to style this hair, and then I have to do my makeup and get dressed because I'm gonna go wine tasting. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I need to hurry up. But I'm actually so excited about styling my hair today. You know when your hair is freshly cut, it's feeling really good, and just cooperating with you so you actually enjoy the process? That's how I'm feeling today. So let's get into it. I'm really just gonna be doing a wash and go because I really wanna see how my hair looks now that it is shorter, and it is so much shorter, but it feels so amazing. And I feel like that leave-in has melted into my hair. So shout out to that. It's so moisturized already. So all I'm gonna be doing now is adding my curling gel to this and defining my curls. So let's just enjoy the process together.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself.
You're probably already familiar with my wash and go process, so I really just wanted to let the music play and let you enjoy this satisfying curl defining moment. But if you aren't familiar with my process, I like to make sure that I section off a pretty small section, nothing too thick. I add water because I feel like when the section is wet, it's easier to define. And then I go in with my gel or sometimes a foam. Today I'm using a gel, and I apply it to the roots of my hair to make sure that those are really nice and smooth. Apply it there and kind of rub it in. Then I bring it down my hair shaft and just start to rake it through and define my curls. And because my hair is freshly cut, it defined so well. These curls were so nice and juicy. And also make sure that you get yourself a nice curl friendly brush that is going to also help your curls to clump together as well. But this routine was really great. I love the way that the Bond Repair conditioner works with this gel, and I just defined my curls, and it gave what it needed to give. Don't forget your edges along the way, of course.
Baby, it's you. over and I would never. Yeah. You've been flexing everywhere.
I think it is so hilarious that as I'm editing this supposed to be a relaxing video, I was actually in the background watching Baddies, and it was just so much going on.
Don't grab my hand, because that's what you're good for.
Also, Kat, are you the ops? Because why did you even, what was that supposed to do?
You were never worthy. Lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you.
So clearly we have reached my problem area. The curls up here are struggling and it's not fully straight, but they are very loose curls. And that is exactly why I need the Bond Repair collection. But for now, while we're styling, I'm going to coil these pieces around my finger. And then I just scrunch the section when I'm done to help those curls bounce up. But I am really hoping for a miracle in this section of my hair. But honestly, it turned out pretty good. I'm not too mad at it. The trim really helped.
Then every day would rain on your parade.
We are done styling this hair, and as you guys saw, this is really my problem area when it comes to my hair. But as you guys can see, I finger coiled this section to get myself more of a curl, and when it dries, it does tend to curl up a little more than it looks like now. So that's exactly what we're about to do. I'm gonna sit under my hooded dryer and then I'll be back so we can do some makeup. All right, we're back. My hair is pretty much dry, but I still need to stretch it and shape it to, you know, bring it to life. You know this is not the finished thing. But we're gonna take a break from that. I'm gonna pin my hair back really quick and get ready to start my makeup. I actually just came back from a trip to LA and all my makeup is still packed, which is so convenient. But I'm gonna be starting with my brows, and I like to use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I just feel like it's really precise. I definitely have to do a real chit chat type of get ready with me soon. But today, that is not what we're doing because honestly, I'm really late. I thought I would be done and ready like an hour ago, and realistically I have at least another 30 minutes, but we're gonna make this face quick and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I use. I'm gonna clean up my brows really quick. I use the Pat McGrath, one of them, I don't really know.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace.
All right, I think I'm happy with this. So let's go ahead and conceal hyperpigmentation. And for that, I've just been using this Beauty Blender concealer. It's kind of too orangey for me, so I feel like it does a good job of concealing. And then I use the butt of the Beauty Blender just to dab that in a little bit. And I don't try to blend it in too much because we need it to conceal, you know? That's the whole point. On to my favorite part, which is foundation. I am just getting back to foundation. I can't believe for so long I was using my Danessa Myricks cream foundation thing, and now I'm like, liquid foundation is just, I actually got this YSL one. It's the All Hours foundation, and it's a little bit light. So I put one pump of that, and then I use this Bobbi Brown one, which is a little bit dark, and I add like a squirt and a half of that one. I should probably get the actual tool for this, but whatever. And then I just kind of spread it on. And then Beauty Blender to blend it out. And I know this looks really light and crazy right now, but just trust the process, I'm telling you. It looks crazy actually. I probably could have used a little more of the darker shade, but it's fine. My prediction was 7730. What's it looking like? 730. So now we are gonna fix the fact that it looks crazy and white. This L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, I got this one time and it was just way too dark, so I never used it. But I like to mix it for the contour effect. So I add a little bit of this. Oh no. I hope I don't fall. I'm supposed to keep it up here. Then I put a little bit down here on both sides, a little bit up here, and a tiny bit on the nose. Then, because I'm always mixing different colors because I don't have the right colors, I'm using this Pure Cosmetics Push-Up Concealer, and the two of these together just make the perfect color for me. I just add it right on top, and then I'm gonna use the butt of the Beauty Blender again to kind of blend that out.
If I was Father Time, then I would change the day, so I never saw your face.
I would get on here and say that my makeup routine has been so good and then mess up, but after a lot of blending and fixing, we're gonna highlight next. So I'm using the same concealer I used on my brows, and I'm just adding a little under the eyes, right here, down the nose, right there. And I personally don't go too crazy with the highlight, so this is a little bit more natural. I need to re-up on a couple things, including my powder. Since I ran out, I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Honey, which to me is too light. So I'm mixing it with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color Medium Deep. I guess that's the theme of today's makeup routine, is just mixing everything until I get the right colors. At some point I'm gonna get it together and just go buy my correct shades and make my life easier. But for now, this is a realistic get ready with me. And the reality is, the makeup eats at the end of the day. It always eats. Just a process to get there.
You lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy.
I'm gonna fully bring the base together by bronzing. And I've been using my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzing powder in the color Mahogany. And just hitting the cheekbones.
It's you. Lie like a ride, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you.
I'm gonna go into this old Studio Fix powder that I have by MAC. And it's just a perfect color and really just blurs my under eye and makes it look so nice and smooth. So I just press that in right under here. And it gives me that flawless look. Okay, and the last thing that really brings it together, I really already said the last thing that brings it together, but this is the last thing that brings it together, is blush. And I've been using the Pixi Blush on the Go. It's like a cream stick. This is really good also for like a natural day when you just want to add a little bit of rosiness to the cheeks. But I've been using it with a brush. Just going over this, going all the way up to the temples. And then I also go over my nose. And then I use a powder blush on top kind of to set it. And I love blush, so I can't really have too much blush. I'm gonna dry that down. I'm just using my bronzer as a eyeshadow and just going in, blending that out just so I have something on the lid. This is kind of my everyday face. Not every day, I don't wear makeup every day, but my go-to face. I'm using this YSL mascara that I got, and I just go over my lashes a million times. I don't wear lashes that often unless I'm like doing photos or going to an event, but the lashes are always there because I am gonna go over them 600 times. And the last step is a lip, but that's in my purse downstairs. So let's finish off the hair before we add that. I can already tell this is gonna be fire, but we need to stretch it really quick. So I'm using my dryer and I'm gonna stretch it at the roots. If you've never stretched your hair with a blow dryer before, definitely make sure that you don't interrupt the curls at the ends of your hair. You want to hold on to the ends of your hair and pull it nice and taut, and then go ahead and hit the roots with that blow dryer while it's hot, and that'll just help you to stretch your hair a bit. And I focus more on shaping my fro instead of stretching my hair as much as possible. I'm more concerned about creating a shape that I like, so that's just a tip. And the top is where my hair starts to get looser, so I honestly try not to do too much up here. I actually got a sew-in for my birthday, and pretty sure this happened. But I thought it was gonna be worse. I'm not even mad at it. I'm just gonna pretend like it's not there.
Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on.
Do you guys see the material?
Yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that.
I feel like that's enough. I don't want to disturb this area too much. I'm going to go in with the last product in the Bond Repair collection, which is the Bonding Oil by Shea Moisture. And just first scrunch it in. Do you see that bounce? Okay. Crunching it, running it through my hands, and breaking that cast so that it kind of fluffs up. Last step for the hair, we're gonna fluff it just at the roots. The hair is finished. It looks so good. This is way better than I even expected. I'm really happy that I didn't have to cut it any more than this. This is a really great starting point, and I also just love how the color looks kind of grown out. Tell me I didn't snap. Finish off my base by adding this lip. Line them. I'm running so late. And then finish it with some lip gloss. And that's the finished look.
Put it on me, but baby, it's you.
All right, you guys, that is the end of this get ready with me. I was gonna show you guys my outfit, but I'm so late and I just threw something on really quick. So I'm just gonna end this right here. I am so happy with the way that my hair turned out. Obviously, it came out so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. Like I mentioned earlier, stay tuned. I'm gonna definitely give you guys updates on the Bond Repair collection by Shea Moisture because I have really high hopes for it. And for my hair, if you learned anything from this video, definitely trim that hair, sis. And also try out the Shea Moisture Bond Repair collection. Shout out to them for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, if I was Father Time, then I would change the day, so I never saw your